Amazing.
I thought so.
It's kind of like the first time.
You've had one too many virgin margaritas.
All right, maybe it wasn't like the first time, but it was like a time, a long time ago.
You're saying we make love worse now than we did when we met?
How do we get back to a point where you can choose any side that you want on any issue in the world, and we can still come home and make love and live our lives? Maybe the trick is to go back to a time when we didn't take ourselves so seriously.
I can't remember a time when I didn't take you seriously. You mean there was a time when you didn't take me seriously?
Darling, that's not exactly what I'm saying.
I know, and I know exactly what it was.
Don't change the subject.
All right. I promise I will not read one more Shirley MacLaine book in this lifetime.
Just answer the question, counselor.
Your Honor, I refuse on the grounds that I could be construed as taking myself too seriously.
Overruled.
Very well. I do agree that we may have lost a little something along the way, and I would like to get it back as much as you, probably even more.
Guilty. I hereby sentence you to 6 hours of hard labor, commencing immediately. Court's adjourned.
But I was so
6 hours?
wrong.
I said it was more than paper. Nice touch.
Good morning, darling.
Good morning. You're up late.
That's what happens when you don't have a job. What time did you get up?
About an hour ago. I sat out here, had some juice, and just enjoyed the beautiful sunshine, fresh air, and an incredible view.
Shame, shame, shame on you. But we had a deal. I don't get to read the newspaper. You don't get to read the newspaper.
Well, I only glanced at it because they delivered it at the front door, and I wanted to find out what the stock market was doing. I'm done now. I know everything there is to know about the stock market. Except why.
We don't need a newspaper. We can make our own headlines. Husband makes love to his wife for 6 hours straight. What an athlete!
Look at the water. The Bay of Manzanillo.
It's heaven. So, how do you want to spend your day in heaven? We have all kinds of choices.
I'm not making decisions. It's too much like work.
We can go down to the private beach later for another swim. Oh, they have a shuffleboard court here. Maybe we can go parasailing.
Have a nice flight.
All right. Then how about going to Barra de Navidad? They have a lagoon with boats that take you to little restaurants where you can have lunch.
How many little restaurants do you have to stop at before you get there?
It doesn't really specify. Probably just one.
Maybe mañana, this afternoon, I would just like to siesta.
All right, well then maybe tonight we could go into Colima. They're having a bar social. That sounds like that would be lots of fun.
We'll see. Let's not make any hard and fast plans right away, okay?
Okay. It's nice not having to, isn't it? I wish life were always this simple.
Well, could be. If there weren't people around to mess it up. Sometimes I think about how nice it would be to move out of the city altogether.
And go where?
Oh, I don't know. Buy a little ranch or farm somewhere. Montana, Colorado, just you, me, and Samantha. Sitting there watching 4 seasons go by and getting back to basics.
Honey, snap out of it.
What?
No theaters, no symphonies, no expensive restaurants. I don't think so.
Oh, you think I'm a compulsive cosmopolite?
Farmer Mason. I don't know. It doesn't work for me.
All right, let's assume that I'm hopelessly addicted to civilization. We could fly back and forth. Have our own little spread with our own little airstrip on it.
Oh, a simple little life with our own landing strip. Nice little 20,000-acre spread. I knew you were talking about those kind of basics. I wouldn't have worried.
Go ahead and laugh. I do think about it sometimes. Sorry I brought it up, though. I'll never share my wildest dreams with you again.
Darling, those aren't dreams. You're hallucinating. It's the fresh air. It's getting to you.
I am not hallucinating. I have simply observed how willing our former world is to go on without us and how willing I am to let them.
I think you're suffering from post-Oasis.
I thought we agreed not to mention the O word.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just slipped out. I didn't mean to say it. I just thought it would be so nice if both of us could be involved in something. And I wish to God that we would just get our suspensions lifted so that maybe we could practice law and that we wouldn't have so much time to be bored.
I'd make time. It isn't really boredom. I don't know what to call it. Restlessness. You get restless, too.
Yeah, not in the way that you get restless. I get crazed.
Well, still, I think that is one area that we can safely say that we are similar.
Then again, it's our differences that keep us together, right?
Up to a point.
Where do we draw the line?
Pray we never find out.
I almost did the other night when you walked out.
Yeah. Well, no matter what happens from now on, no matter how far apart we appear to be on whatever the hell issue it is, I will never walk away from you again. I will stand steady and staunch, like, Little Boy Blue. Well, Julia's not here at the moment. She went down to get some things at the drugstore.
How are you liking Mexico?
Yeah, it's beautiful, but that's not why I called. I saw the article in the paper this morning about Dad firing Ray Dalton. Is that true?
Yes, I'm afraid it's true.
But why? The man is a brilliant architect, and he's done a great job designing the Oasis.
Mason, I tried to tell you before you left that your father was having second thoughts.
But the third-rate hack that he's hired is going to ruin the whole project. He won't even understand all the innovative, creative ideas that Dalton and I worked out.
Mason, I'm so sorry. I wish there was something I could do, but we both know your father when he sets his mind to something. Truthfully, I think he feels the need to put his mark on the Oasis.
Well, of course he does, damn it, and he raised mine in the process. What the hell else is new? That'll be fine, Cassandra. And I'd appreciate